My name is Nimita Deepu. Originally, I'm from Kerala, but currently speaking to you from Bihar because by profession, I'm a teacher. I work here for the last 5 years. And nowadays, my hobby is learning English. It's been 2 months and I'm running behind English. And I run a YouTube channel as well, and its name is BNHU Best, where I
Okay.
upload English related videos.
Okay, that's really cool. And in just 2 months, you can speak this much English. That's really cool. I mean, you're speaking good English. And you said you've been
Thank you,
learning it
sir.
only for 2 months.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. That's really good improvement. Wow. What do you do actually? How did you learn?
Actually, you guys are the inspiration for me because I watch here. I mean, most of the YouTubers, conversational videos, and
Okay.
so many other English related videos. Whatever I watch, I just make sure that those are in English. That's
Okay.
it.
So you have changed your environment around you to English.
Yes, definitely.
That's cool. Well,
And what happened to your UPSC journey?
UPSC journey.
And
Well, I prepared for 3 years. I couldn't clear any exam. So in the second attempt, I cleared the prelims, and of course, I
mm,
failed in mains. And third attempt, I didn't clear prelims itself, and also I couldn't continue that preparation because of my family situation. I had to go find a job. So then again, I rejoined into IT workforce, and I completely stopped
okay.
preparing. The reason, actually, I didn't give up. I was like very angry on UPSC. Like 3 years of my life is wasted completely because of this exam. So I'm no longer taking this exam. So and then I improved my career in IT. Like I did some certifications, I did some courses, and I got into IT work. Now I am doing
Okay.
YouTube.
Okay, okay. And I
Yeah.
think you are, I mean, you won in this field, right?
Sorry.
I mean, you have achieved something in this particular field. I mean, you are running YouTube, and
Well,
here I think you have achieved so many things.
I
And
think the only
your
thing that,
channel might be,
yeah,
please
sorry.
go ahead, sir.
The only thing that made me happy is my YouTube channel. I really don't call this as
Mm,
an achievement, but it gave a name. It People can recognize me now. Okay, this person does this. So at the end of the day, in life, we all need a recognition, right? So I think YouTube really pays me.
mm,
And in my
mm,
job, actually, I'm doing job for salary, so there is no big achievement in job. But YouTube is
mm.
something different. Even if without salary, I will work for YouTube. That's how I started. I just started getting paid in the last few months. Before that, I was not paid from YouTube, but still, I used to make video. I do make video.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because we are here, you can learn more and you could impart your knowledge as well, right?
yeah,
And the fame and yeah, I think those are the really, I mean, real motivation for you.
right. I mean, fame is also needed. Well, it's kind of deeper than that. Like you have a
Mm,
calling, right? Okay, this is what I wanted to do. Like when I was in COVID, COVID hit. During that time, I realized, okay, let me try YouTube because that's what interesting me right now. So that's the time I realized myself, okay, this is what I wanted in my life. I want to start a YouTube channel. Okay, I actually thought of starting YouTube channel about politics or other cinema and all those stuff. But then I later I realized, okay, everybody is doing that, so there is no value for anyone. So that's why I
mm,
started English conversational videos. So do you also have a YouTube channel?
mm.
You have, right? DN something.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. DN is your best.
When did you start the channel?
Actually, I started this channel 2 years back. Initially, that time I was uploading same like you, political science and economics
Okay.
related videos, and it has got enough views as well. But in between, after the corona, when I rejoined here in the school, then at that time I was not feeling. I mean, it was not easy for me that time handling school life and my
Yeah.
personal life along with YouTubers was not it was not possible for me. So I quit it, and again 2 months back I restarted it, but with a different thing. I mean English.
Okay.
That time I
So
was thinking,
actually, you're doing from the
sorry,
last 2 months.
yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Cool. Now you started with English. Yeah, like you said, it's very
Yes.
difficult to maintain both your job and your personal life as well as YouTube. It's very difficult. That's why most of the people initially they come, they have a job, they start a YouTube channel, and then they quit their job and become full time YouTubers. Even I got this
Mm.
idea to become full time YouTuber, but I'm really scared because what if the next month I didn't get payment? Then that's all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah,
Obviously, we common people think like that, right?
yeah. So
Hmm.
that's how it is.
Okay,
So
okay.
tell me, ma'am, what are the practices are you doing to improve your English? Do you do any practice?
Actually, sir, as I said earlier, I just watched different podcasts, and along with that, nowadays I started to read books.
Hmm.
That's it. And nowadays, for the last few days, I make conversational videos with the different YouTubers. That's it.
Okay, that's all. Just reading books. Actually, reading books really helps everyone. Nobody does it. Even for a very long
Mm.
time, I thought reading books is not going to help, but it really helps us to improve our fluency because we are reading
Yes,
those words. It's more like talking, so your jaw muscles will get used to those words to how to pronounce those English words. That's
exactly,
what I
sir.
have
Especially,
learned.
I think fictional books, right? Initially, I was not much into reading books, and I was feeling just monotonous. But after that, I realized that it is very
Mhm.
important to read because see, during my childhood, I all my schooling was done in Malayalam medium, and that time I was not able to construct even a single sentence in English. So what I did that uh, during that time, my parents used to purchase an additional academic book for me, and
Okay.
its name is Labor India. Labor India,
Hmm.
and this book contains essays of each and every chapters. I mean, of English essays in that. I mean, of every particular chapters, essays
Hmm.
will be there, and in English. Along with that, aside, we could get the same paragraph in Malayalam as well. So I
Okay.
used to read it in English and at the same time in Malayalam as well. So that's how I got to know about different vocabularies and how to make construct. I mean, sorry, how to construct sentences in English. That all. And 2 months back, I recalled all these memory, and that's how I nowadays I try to read at least in 5 days. Sorry, 5 pages every day.
And also, you speak really well. Actually, in 2 months, I really don't know. Maybe you're lying or you're telling the truth, but you speak really well. You sound like a person that you've been speaking in English for a long time. You're able to explain things. You're able to recall events that happened, and you're able to deliver it in a very good way in English without getting stopped, without getting stuck. You're doing it.
No, sir. Actually, I struck every time
Okay.
I fumbled, but I think this is a convoluted procedure, but still somehow I had to master this because it's my need in this present era to get, I mean, professional growth or whatever it is. It's very important to learn English. So, I can say mostly 10 hours per day I dedicate for this.
10 hours.
Yes, sir, because nowadays I am on
Wow.
vacation, so I
Okay.
get time.
Okay, so in schools, when you teach children, do you teach in English or you teach in your mother tongue or Hindi?
In my mother tongue. Okay. I mean, with the small kids, it's not possible to talk in English because they won't be able to understand. But when it comes to higher classes, that time it's possible. But you know what? Mostly 80% I can say I speak in Hindi because that's what the surrounding of. So 80% I have to use Hindi.
Okay, how many languages do you know then? You're Malayali, you speak Hindi, you speak English. Do you know Tamil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Of
most of
course.
the thing is most of the Malayalis know Tamil, but Tamils don't know Malayalam. That's the problem. Yeah,
Exactly. That's where the paradoxity here. And we
yeah,
are, I mean, most of the Malayalis know Tamil. And
yeah.
I come from Palakkad, so in my case, it's definitely I know
Oh,
Tamil.
you're from Palakkad. That's very close to Coimbatore, right?
Yes, sir.
I've been to Palakkad twice, I guess. Do you know Walayar?
Yes,
Walayar is in
it's
Bangalore.
the yeah. Yeah, about it.
So when I was in
Mm.
college, like in my college time in Coimbatore, we used to go to Valayar. They have this
Mm.
kallu drink, you know.
Color. Okay.
You don't know that? I mean, it's called toddy drink. In English, they say toddy. I mean, the kallu drink, they take it from the
Okay,
palm trees.
okay, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
color.
kallu, right. It's not available in Tamil Nadu. It's available only in Kerala. So me and my boys, we
Okay.
all go to Kerala to drink that, and we board the next bus. Yeah,
Okay, okay. Mm.
cool, man.
I heard it like a kallu. Kallu means stone, right? I heard it like a
Oh, that
kallu,
kallu.
but you said yes, it's kallu.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
that's a drink that's made of. I don't know what tree is that. I think it's coconut tree,
It's
coconut
I think
palm
it's
tree. Yeah.
coconut. Yes,
Yeah.
coconut. Coconut. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure about it, but I think it's made from coconut or palm.
So I
Mm,
visited Valayar many times actually.
for this purpose.
Yeah, that's the only purpose. Otherwise, I don't have any other job
Okay.
in Valayar, right? Actually, you know what? Okay, now you
Okay.
might be laughing. The thing is, Valayar gets most of its revenue from that business only, and only from Tamil
Yes.
customers.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
fine, ma'am.
Okay.
Uh, okay, I want to ask you something. Have you ever come to this side, like Erode, or how many places have you traveled in Tamil Nadu?
Tamil Nadu, I came to Coimbatore for many times
Okay,
and Palani.
the Palakkad people mostly come
Palani.
to Coimbatore, that I know. Oh, Palani.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
cool.
sir. And Chennai.
Hmm. Most of the places you
Chennai.
visited, I
And there
guess.
is a not most of the places, sir.
Hmm.
Approximately four places.
Four
I
places.
and Madurai. Madurai.
Right.
Last year we visited Madurai and Rameshwaram.
Oh, cool. You know what? I've never visited the Rameshwaram in my life. I really want to go there.
Hmm.
Uh, many
Okay.
North Indians and different state people, they all visited Rameshwaram, but I never been there. I'm being in Tamil Nadu, haven't visited that place.
Hmm. Yeah, that's what the reason because you are from Tamil Nadu and that's why you are not. I mean, you don't have interest to visit Rameshwaram, right? I
Yeah, I
mean to
get
say
it.
that we always have a tendency to visit those places which are far away from us, right?
Right,
And
right,
I visited Rameshwaram because it's not in my state and it's far away from my place. So I was curious to visit this place. So I visited.
right. Whatever
Yeah.
you said is exactly true. When we are very close by, we really don't know the importance of that place. But people from different states, people from different countries, they come and visit. But we are very close, but we never visit that place. Many people, they say, many women, married women in Agra, they never visited Taj Mahal, it seems. I mean, they'd seen
Yes,
Taj
sir.
Mahal from a distance, but they've never actually been there. That's what
Hmm.
I heard when I went to
Actually,
Agra.
okay. So did you visit Agra?
Yeah, I visited Agra. I've
Okay.
been to North India only one time. Like I went to Uttarakhand, and I visited
Uttarakhand.
Rishikesh, Haridwar. While coming back, I visited Agra to see Taj Mahal. I stayed there for
Okay.
one day, and then I mean not in Taj Mahal. I stayed in Agra for one day, and then I came back.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, okay, sir.
nice man.
Actually, yes, South Indians have a tendency to visit North Indian places and they have a tendency to visit South Indian places.
Yeah, I mean, we really like to do that because we have this curiosity, like how people live there. You also get a different experience when you go there, right? Because they don't speak your language, and that's a different experience. But one thing for sure that
Yes.
I've found out is when you don't know the language, people, all Indians are same. They always try to cheat us when you don't know the language. When you don't speak the local language, if the auto rickshaw guy uh, for local people, if they say 10 rupees, if it is from people from other state, they say 20 rupees. That happens everywhere.
Hmm.
So that's
Yeah,
it. That's why
okay,
most
okay.
of the time I try to use the local language whenever I go somewhere. For example, I went to Karnataka. I stayed there for around 2 years. I try to learn Kannada
Hmm.
as much as possible, like as quickly as possible. So I've
Okay.
learned a little bit of Kannada. I'm still able to have a conversation. I mean, not like what we are doing. English conversation. I'm very fluent in English, but Kannada not like that. I can actually have a little bit of conversation with auto rickshaw drivers or shopkeepers, so that
Okay.
they don't think I'm a
Okay.
different state guy, so they don't cheat me.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
That's a good idea, sir. I never think like that.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah, I mean, you
Okay.
almost know
So
every
do you,
languages.
no, no, sir.
You speak
I know
Hindi and
only four
Tamil.
languages.
Hindi,
Malayalam.
once you know Hindi, you covered almost entire North India. And in the South India, your Malayalam and Tamil, maybe Telugu, maybe you learn in future.
Actually, I can understand if somebody says, I mean, whenever you
Mhm.
watch Kannada or Telugu movies, that time I'm able to understand little bit, but I'm not able to speak. Sir.
Hmm. Me too. Kannada, I
Mm.
can understand most of the time. I can understand. Malayalam, I really find it difficult to understand. Malayalam,
Okay.
yeah. Well, no, actually, only for me this happens. Many of my friends they understand Malayalam, because they've had
Mm.
Malayalam friends. They've watched many Malayalam movies. They're able to understand. And many of my Malayalam friends, all my Malayalam friends, they speak Tamil. They know Tamil. I'm like, how did you guys understand each other? I'm not able to understand anything. I'm able to understand a little bit of smaller words, but bigger sentences, like when you have a long conversation, I don't understand much of it.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
you don't watch any Malayalam movies regularly. That might be reason. If you make it as a habit, I mean, if you do it really, sorry, daily, then I think it would be possible for you.
Yeah, I watched many. I mean, I watched very less Malayalam movies. I watched
Mm.
Mohanlal movies like Lucifer and
Mm. Puli Murugan.
Puli
Yeah,
Murugan,
Puli Murugan.
and
Mm.
also this Drishyam I watched in Malayalam. I watched
Okay.
both the movies in Malayalam. I like Mohanlal, and yeah, I watched some of the Mammootty's videos, movies also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. So, who is your favorite Malayalam
Malayalam
star
actor.
or actor?
Well,
Mm.
I can say Mohanlal. He's my favorite, and Prithviraj. Actually,
Okay.
Prithviraj has done Tamil movies also, so I know him already. So I watched this movie. Some
Mm.
of his Prithviraj movie are really good, like uh, driver license or something. There is a movie, right?
In Malayalam.
Malayalam movie, Prithviraj movie.
Mm.
You don't know?
Sorry, sir. I don't know.
Oh, that's a very
No.
good movie. I mean, it's a comedy genre movie. It's very funny. When I watched that movie, I
Okay.
was like, oh
Okay.
my god! I've rewatched that movie two, three times. And also, there is another
Okay.
movie, Ayappanum Koshiyam. That movie I like.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, I like
Mm.
that movie a lot.
Okay.
And
Okay.
very few movies. Yeah, and Dulquer Salman's
Mm-hmm.
movie.
Okay. Okay. Mm.
Yeah. So, do you have
Okay.
any favorite
Actually,
Tamil actor? Sorry,
Tamil.
you were saying something.
No, I was saying that I like to watch 90s films most.
90s movies. Yeah, those are really golden days. Actually, golden movies.
Uh,
The
yes,
90s
sir.
movies are the time that our Indian cinema they really cared about the society, so they did not make obscene scenes like you know those type of item
Mm.
songs and all those things. They were not there in 90s movies. 90s movies is
Most of
really
the films
golden
are
time.
based on family setup and they
Yeah,
eloquates about the family and something like that. And nowadays, those new generation films, I'm not a fan of new generation
yeah,
films. I don't know what they are, I mean, what they are showing on that and some stunt scenes, okay, but nowadays I don't know. I'm not a fan of new
right.
movies, especially new
I will tell
generation.
you, the 90s movies, like you said, they're more family oriented. Even action movies are also there, but still, the quality of
Mm.
the movie would be really good, and there will be a strong story behind each and every character in most of the movies. And also, they have a sense of social responsibility. They give a message in most of the movies. Nowadays, you don't see any messages. Like even if you do crime, you can become rich. That's the message that nowadays people are using movies as projecting their ideas. So that's the thing.
Yes.
And also, for example, one more thing is in 90s movies they portrayed love in a very good way, like the how the real love is. But nowadays the real love is
Yes.
not there in any of these movies nowadays.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So I also like
Yes.
90s movies. I mean, I like
Mm.
Vijay movies. Do you watch Vijay movies?
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely, sir. Vijay and Surya, these two actors are my favorite.
Oh, Surya also. Okay. Cool.
Yes. Sir.
I hate that guy actually.
Okay, why? What's the
Yeah.
reason?
I don't know. I don't like Surya. I
Okay.
like Vijay. That's all. I also like Ajit, but Surya is more like, oh my god. Some I like. I really
Mm.
like some of his movies. For example, Varnamayan. Have you watched that movie?
Actually, you know what, sir? I have watched almost all the Tamil movies, but
Hmm.
when it comes to Tamil movies, I'm not able to memorize the names.
Names.
I don't.
Okay.
If somebody, yeah, if somebody says the name, then I won't be able to recognize which movie it is. But
Okay.
I
You
might
must
be.
have
I mean, I might have
watched it.
watched. Yeah, watched it, but by name I couldn't recognize it.
Right, right. It's very difficult because you are not reading that name in Tamil, right? That's the reason. Varamayaram is a movie.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, it shows the full life of one particular person. Like he, he's a college guy and he falls in love, and the girl dies, and then he becomes an army man. He becomes an army general.
Yes, sir.
His father, he's a
And
double
there are
action.
so many. Yes, yes. And
Simran
there are
actor.
so many
Yep.
superb musics are there in that
Yeah.
movie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Now, yeah.
that's the only movie I like in Surya. And also
Mm.
Kaka Kaka, it's a police type of movie. I don't know whether you like it or not. Even Gautam Menon also acted in that movie. Just he comes for only one scene. I
Okay.
mean, Kaka Kaka is about Jyotika is there. He's a police officer.
Mhm.
Surya and other four guys are police officers. They are like a small gang, and they kill all the bad guys, and the bad guys take revenge. It's full of rowdyism and police. And Jyotika dies in that movie. Probably you don't remember.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Leave it. So that's another movie
Okay.
that I like. Other than that, the
Mm.
Surya movies I don't watch much.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
But there are so many fans of him, of his, right?
Yeah,
Like
he has a
me.
lot of
I
fans.
like Surya very much.
Actually, Surya has
Yeah.
a lot of girls fans. Most of the girls they do
Yes.
like Surya. And as after the release of Varnamayiram, after he got that six pack and everything, he got so much crazy. Like all the class girls of
Mm.
in my college, in my school, they were suddenly become Surya's fans.
Actually,
Yeah.
his face is like something, I mean, of a child or charming or very handsome he is.
Who? Him.
Surya. Surya.
He's handsome only. I'm not denying that. I feel like he do overacting. Like I don't
I
you
didn't,
don't know?
I didn't
Actually,
feel so.
I feel like have you watched this movie Singham 2? He becomes a police with
Yes.
this mustache and
Yeah.
yeah. First part was really good. Second part onwards, he started doing over action, and I felt like that. So I mean,
Okay.
I
Yes.
still I do watch those movies. I watch Surya's movies because those movies would be really interesting. But I watch it because he makes me to laugh sometime. You know, he'll be acting very seriously. I laugh sometimes. It's because he do overacting.
Okay.
Everybody does
Okay. So
overacting.
that's why you don't like. Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
cool, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
We had a very good conversation. Do you have any other question to ask?
Actually, sir, you speak very well, and I'd like to know that when did you start to learn this language? And you speak very fluently and very speed. You speak very speedily, right? And what's
Uh,
the
sure,
please tell
sure.
me.
Yeah, ma'am. I'll tell you. Well, I have been learning English for around 4.5 years, and yeah, 4.5 years. But for some, if it is some other person, if it's you, like you would have improved a lot. I'm not that much improved. It's because I was not consistent in learning English. Sometimes I learn English, sometimes like 2 3 months I don't speak in English. I don't do any English practice. So I keep doing that, and because of that, my English is improving very slowly. And the thing is, I mostly focused on my fluency. lot of people, what the
Okay.
first mistake they do is they focus on grammar, they focus on learning words, they
Mm.
build vocabularies, they don't focus on fluency.
Yes.
That's the problem people do.
Yes.
So I did the
Yes.
opposite of it.
Mm.
I also did learn grammar for 1 year initially. That's where I realized we are doing a
Mm.
mistake. So from that day onwards, I completely stopped everything and I started focusing only on fluency. I don't learn any new words.
Mm.
I don't
Mm.
learn any grammar. Like I don't do any grammar exercise. I mostly focus only on fluency. So that's the reason my fluency is good, but I'm not using many English words. I'm not using advanced vocabulary. That's the reason I use simple English. I speak simple English.
Mm.
And
Mm.
also sometimes I do make grammar mistakes. Nowadays I'm not doing much grammar mistakes, but I used to do a lot because nowadays I'm very conscious about it. I'm focusing on my grammar also. Yeah. I think, do you have a habit of watching English movies?
Yes, sir.
English movies, okay. Well, if you watch English movies, try doing this practice. This helped me a lot. This is how I get the fluency. You do shadowing practice when you watch English movies.
Shadowing. Okay.
Yeah. So when you watch a movie,
Mm.
whatever they say, you imitate them. You also repeat after them in the same way. Sometimes you have to pause that video and try saying it. I do that a
Mm.
lot. That's the only thing that I did properly for a long time. And it will really help
Okay.
you. That's how I improved my fluency. No other magical secret or anything. It's just simple. Shadowing practice really helped me improving my fluency. Now I am focusing on learning
Mm.
new vocabularies, using new vocabularies.
Okay. Mm.
So still learning.
Actually, you are following a good method, sir. In on the contrast, I use that. I mean, I do that. I
Mhm.
always focus on new vocabularies, idioms, phrases like that. I never concentrated on my fluency level. So I think I am wrong, and I have to do like you. I mean, I have first of all I have to concentrate on my fluency level. That's what we need at first, right?
Uh, yeah, it depends on person to person, but I think you are not wrong. You are in a more balanced approach. You are also a little bit fluent. You're not getting stuck when talking, as far as I know, because we've been in this call for around 30 minutes. I don't see you struggling to talk. You're able to express your thoughts. So you're fluent. Whatever you think in your mind, you're able to deliver it immediately without taking a second. And you're using many words and the sentence structure, you're using proper grammar, you're understandable. So I think you're in a balanced approach. So if that works for you, you can really focus on that. Balanced approach really helps you implementing more words and proper grammar. Or else if you really want
Mm.
to improve fluency quickly, then do shadowing practice. That will really help you in
Okay.
improving fluency.
Okay. Okay. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir. Thank you so much.
no problem, ma'am.